What is happening, guys? Mike here, welcome back to the channel. It's an entire week of first looks here on the channel. I really enjoy being able to bring you guys these early looks at new products, or in this case, a review on the day of launch, so you can decide for yourself if you want to pick up a new product or not. Today, we're going to be looking at a brand new pomade from the Anchors Aweigh hair company. If you have been with the channel for a while now, you will remember that I first featured this brand on the channel when I reviewed their Teddy Boy Original and their Teddy Boy Matte pomades, and then I featured their Courage Clay in the Clay catalog. Since it has been a while and we have a lot of new people here in the modern family, Anchors Aweigh Hair Company was founded in 2013 and is owned and operated by military veteran Ben Miller and Brandon Bray. Their story is very interesting, and actually rumor has it, Ben is actually one of the first people to develop what we now call the unorthodox water-based pomade. Their new product actually dropped today, so I'm going to give you guys a full look and all the details so you can decide for yourself if this product deserves a place on your shelf. Alright, here we go. This is the new Stronghold pomade from Anchors Aweigh. On the outside, this pomade features custom artwork and a beautifully designed label made by Star 7 Creative. According to the brewer, the new Anchors Stronghold features, you guessed it, a stronghold. It also sports a medium shine, a coconut leather scent, and 0 harmful ingredients. Looking inside the jar, we can see that this is very different than anything we have seen from the Anchors line before. It scoops out of the jar very creamy and somewhat lotion-like. Breakdown in the hand is very easy and pretty much effortless. But don't let that fool you, because as you break it down, that stickiness begins to present itself in a big way. Now it's time to see this pomade in action. For me, I found the only difference between this pomade on dry hair and damp hair was on dry hair I can get a tad more natural volume. Hold-wise, it's pretty much the same, and while the product breaks down really slick, as soon as it hits the hair, that hold really sets in right away and you feel every bit of it. Even with this quick-acting hold, I did find that remarkably there was no tug or pull, and the comb just glided through my hair without leaving any hair residue affixed to my styling tools. Endurance-wise, this was a very interesting product for me. I did 2 total endurance tests for this pomade. The first one was just more of an indoor room temperature test to see how many hours it would last while I worked around the house and did my normal daily activities. The second involved more exposure to the heat and the humid weather we have here, and in the heat I think it actually did much better than some that I've put through this test. It did loosen a tiny bit, but I was able to actually fix the style based on something interesting I found from test number 1. Test number 1 was actually a very long test for this product because the pomade held all day and well into the night. So long, in fact, that I ended up going to bed with it in my hair, and I woke up and discovered that the pomade could actually be reset while in your hair. Now I am going to show you this process, but fair warning, it involves seeing my actual bed head, and that could be disturbing to some viewers, so watch at your own risk. And here it is, my bed head, out for everyone to see. Yeah. What I found here is that the next day there was still a ton of hold that I could feel in my hair, and if I just wet a comb and ran it through my hair, I was able to restyle the pomade and refresh my style, actually getting another full day out of the pomade. Being as the endurance was so great on this pomade, I was very curious about the washout. With just a rinse, I was surprised to find that a lot of it did come out. I also found that the pomade came out with light cleansers as well, so the washout was fairly easy. The scent on this pomade is a curious coconut and leather. It's not super heavy and in your face, which with my scent allergy is something I definitely appreciate. I don't smell the leather too much specifically as I have with similar scents, but I do get the hints of coconut. Overall, I would say the scent is pretty pleasant, and it works really well with the formula. I also like to quickly add a few things that I really appreciated about this pomade. One was how it didn't harden my hair. It remained really nice and pliable all day and even held up during restyles. Another thing I noticed was the shine for me was a little more on the natural side in my dry hair and slightly higher in damp hair. I think the shine level kind of goes up slightly depending on how much you use. Lastly, comparisons. I am not opposed to comparisons, as some have suggested recently. I am just opposed to comparisons that don't make sense. This product contains no clay, therefore comparing it to a clay wouldn't make any type of sense. And those are exactly the type of comparisons that I see no point in even considering. If for some reason I say there isn't a product out there to compare to it, it's not because I'm saying the product is the best or a godlike pomade. And I'm also not being untruthful. It's mainly because I can't give you guys an accurate depiction of the product by saying it's like something else. For this product though, it does have that creamy, silky smooth scoop that we have been seeing in a few products that have come through the channel recently. But a lot of them have major differences. Ace High, for example, has that slick lotion-like scoop, but that is more on the dry side, while this remains slick while providing great hold. Battleborn Grooming's water-based pomade is actually a little bit closer in scoop and consistency, but again, I think this one has a little more hold. Now, this pomade is available now, today, at the Anchors website. This is not a limited or anything like that, which I think is awesome because it's a really good addition to their line. I do have a coupon code available for this product to share with you to save you 10% off your order, and it will be in the description as well, but it will not work until tomorrow. I'll say it again, it will not work until tomorrow, September 2nd. The reason behind that is Anchors is donating a portion of their sales today from this product to Hurricane Hector relief. So I do encourage you guys to check this out, and if you decide to pick it up today, you will be helping send some funds down to those who could use it in Texas. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button and drop me a comment, but not before you hit that all-important subscribe button, and check out my other social media accounts for new and additional content. And that's it for today's episode. I want to thank you for stopping by the channel and checking out this video. Take it easy. I'll see you next time.